Best Irish music on irishradio.org with Jerry Byrne.
Irish Radio, and it's March time, and it's fast approaching the celebrations for St. Patrick's Day. And I suppose in one way you could say it's probably one of the first first back full scale, even though the celebrations did happen last year. But I think there was some hesitancy with some people, but I think we're back in full steam ahead for the celebrations of St. Patrick's Day. Now, one place that does a huge amount of events and a huge celebration of St. Patrick's Day is the town of Luton, and involved in that is the Luton Irish Form, and I'm delighted to say hello to Liz O'Halloran. Liz, how are you?
Hi Jerry, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
That's great. Liz, obviously you're a busy lass with the preparations for the festivities over the St. Patrick's Day and St. Patrick's weekend.
We're very, very, very busy. Yeah, it's all full steam ahead now this next couple of weeks. We've actually already taken off. We had a quiz night there on Thursday the 3rd of March to actually launch our festival. So we're pretty much underway already. But the big event now is the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which is taking place this year on Saturday the 18th, not Sunday, which has been the usual for us. So if people turn up on the Sunday, they've missed out. They're too late. It's actually taking place on Saturday this year.
Okay, that's a change. Now tell me this, what other events have you got happening as regards the festivities for the St. Patrick's weekend?
So we've got an array of things going on. We've got starting off this Saturday, we've got the GAA Blitz down at St. Joseph's. So anybody interested in a little bit of Gaelic football or hurling, it's all the youths taking place, having just a friendly game against each other, but it's good to get the youths involved. So that's kicking off now this Saturday down at St. Joseph's from about 1:30 onwards for a couple of hours. We've also got a free event in the Mall this coming Saturday on the 11th. It's our craft stall, so anybody wants to come along and make themselves a bit of decoration, a headpiece or something like that, and then actually join us in the parade. That'd be fantastic. So that's taking part now in the Mall in Central Square this coming Saturday from 11 till 3. We've then also got a play on the Wednesday the 15th at the Holy Ghost. It's called Six Marys, should I say. It's a comedy play all about six Marys all around, based in the 1950s, and how they've each taken different paths over the years. And it's supposed to be very comical. So it's telling the story of six girls christened Mary, and it's quite poignant to look at them from the 1950s as to how we possibly kind of like, basically how things have changed now from the 50s to modern day, shall we say. We then have our Shauna Reardon Mass, which goes down a storm, very popular. That's at the Our Lady Help Christians at 9:30 on St. Patrick's Day itself. We normally have it on the Sunday, but it's actually taking part on the 17th of March this year, followed by our St. Patrick's afternoon celebrations at the Celtic Club for our members. So anybody that's a member of the Luton Irish Forum can come along and enjoy an afternoon of celebration at the Celtic Club. And I believe you are there helping us out that day.
Indeed, yes. Looking forward to it immensely, together with all the other entertainers on the day. It should be an absolutely cracking afternoon.
Oh, really looking forward to it. And then the actual big event itself is our St. Patrick's Day Parade, which is, like I say, it's on the 17th. It's on the 18th of March this year, not the Sunday. So we have our parade taking place. It leaves Luton Irish Form at 11 o'clock. We have an array of different people joining us this year. Some people will recognise them because they always take part, and then we've thrown a few new people into the mix. So we've got Deadpool taking part this year. We've got the mascot from Luton Town Football Club taking part. We've got attractors. We've got the tractor run taking part this year. So we've got a few vintage cars taking part. There's an array of old and new, shall I say, taking part in the parade. And then that finishes at St. George's Square. So where we'd normally be up at Market Hill, we've actually changed the layout this year. So we finish at St. George's Square rather than Market Hill. We've changed the stage as well. And we've got an array of very talented artists now to help celebrate the afternoon. Richie Remo being one, and the Kings of Connaught is another. Splitting Rocks is another group that we've got coming. And we've got a young lady, she's only 16 years of age. She's flying in just for the one day. Her name's Abby Mack, a young country singer, up and coming, only 16 years of age. Really excited to see her. So we've got an awful lot going on, this year.
Certainly have. And then, of course, I'm also delighted to say that I'm joining you on the Saturday the 18th. That's in the Mall, where there's another array of entertainment.
Yes, absolutely. So again, we're lucky enough to have you on board with us that day. And that takes in the singers and dancers again. So we have an array of different schools, Irish dancing schools, coming to perform for us indoors. We've got the Cardinal Newman High School Steel Pan coming to perform. Adam Maloney, who was on X Factor and The Voice UK, he's coming to help entertain us. And we've got the Young at Heart Dementia Choir as well coming in to help perform on the day. So there should be lots for everybody. We're trying to cater from everybody from 0 to 100. So hopefully there's something for everybody there.
Certainly sounds sounds like an excellent lineup of various entertainers. On both on the 18th on both the main stage and indeed in the Mall itself, which sounds excellent. And basically all this is free. It's in the town, so you just walk in.
Yep, everything is absolutely free. So we have a craft stall actually on the 18th as well. But anybody wants to make any headpieces or anything, or any kind of decorations now for St. Patrick's, that's absolutely free. All the entertainment that goes on in and around St. George's Square, that's absolutely free as well. The only thing now that we're charging for is Six Marys. On the 15th, we're charging a minimal amount. I think it's £12 a ticket, and it's including a glass of fizz on arrival. But everything else, yeah, it's free.
Sounds absolutely fantastic, Liz. And I'm delighted to be joining you for the celebrations on both days, on the 17th St. Patrick's Day itself, and indeed on the 18th. Sounds like a fantastic lineup.
And we're grateful to have you, Jerry. Looking forward to it. So yeah, very excited. Like you say, last year was people are still a bit dubious, over COVID and the lockdown and one thing and another. So we've gone full steam ahead. We're into our 24th year this year. So a few changes, few tweaks along the way to try and, notch things up a bit and keep everybody entertained for all ages. This is about entertaining everybody. And you don't have to be Irish. Just come along and celebrate. One of the things that we have asked the Master Generals from both Turkey and from the Ukraine. So although it's a day of celebration for us because we're Irish, it's also recognising that, communities in and around Luton are going through a hard time, with the Ukrainian war coming into after, the first year, and also with the atrocities that's happened in Turkey of late. We're showing that we're supporting everybody. So it's a day of celebration for us, but it's also a day just to let other communities know that the Irish are backing them and we support them all the way.
Excellent, Liz. Thank you very much indeed, and looking forward to seeing you and all the rest of the crew for the St. Patrick's celebrations in Luton.
Thank you. And thank you. And thank you for helping us as well. Thank you for your support. And thank you for everybody. Especially, can I just mention Luton Bid and Luton Rising, because they're our main sponsors. And anybody else that's helped along the way with their sponsorship, because without their money, this couldn't happen. So just a big thank you to all our sponsors for helping us, keep this going. So it's fantastic. Thank you.